Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Stage Right Burlington brings you another presentation in its festival Christmas time series of drama. Tonight's production, Following Yonder Star, a little known part of the story behind the journey of the three wise men from the East. This holiday comedy historical document has been written by Dan Penrose. We have a marvelous cast. Our three wise men, Gaspar, Melchior, and Balthazar, are played respectively by Erik Peters, Tony Corrie, and Mark Collis. And the Annunciation Angel and Bathsheba, the innkeeper's wife, are both played by the talented Marlo Shaw. The scene opens in a darkening bedroom in a less than opulent motel on what the three wise men hope will be their last night on the road before arriving at their destination. Gentlemen, take it away.
Heck. What a dump.
What?
This place is a dump. The beds are lumpy, the walls are paper thin. This is hardly the place fit for men of our position.
Please, pal, where's complaining going to get us? Look, we're lost, we're tired, we're frustrated, and Abdul's Oasis Motel, it's the best thing we could find at 3 a.m. Let's just try and get some sleep, shall we?
What time is it now?
Oh, quiet then. 4:15.
Wonderful.
Look, I know, but let's at least be thankful we've got some place to stay instead of being stuck out in the middle of the desert.
Oh, yeah. This place is a regular palace. I'm amazed we don't all have to sleep in the same bed. A blessing considering Mr. Breakwind over there.
Yeah.
And would it have killed us to bring a map?
Well, we were following that star.
Yeah. Whose idea was that anyways?
Well, it was Melchior's, but we all agreed to it. Besides, at this point, it doesn't really matter.
Doesn't matter? Doesn't matter? We're lost. The three kings, the three magi, mystic travelers from distant and exotic lands, and we're lost. At this moment, we look more like three losers, if you ask me.
Belle, please, just settle down or you'll never get any sleep. It's just one night.
One night too many. And if you ask me...
Would you guys shut up already? I'm trying to get some sleep.
That makes 3 of us. I feel like a schmuck stuck in a dumpy motel with lumpy mattresses, 3 to a room. And the best part is, we're lost. And we don't have a map.
What?
We'd probably be there by now.
When we started out, we didn't need a map. We had Yonder star to follow, as it was prophesied.
And?
So who knew it would cloud over?
This was all your idea, Mel. We could have gone with that caravan, but no. We could have followed the shepherd guys, but no. We could have stopped for a map, but no. We had to follow a star. Great plan, Mr. Independent. The three wise men, the mystical magi, following that star, making a dramatic entrance, riding triumphantly into Bethlehem, bringing fancy schmancy gifts to the chosen child.
Stop it, will you? I feel bad enough. What is done is done. I'm sorry. Tomorrow, it will be a better day, I'm sure.
Can't get out of here early enough for me. What the hell is that? We're trying to sleep.
Yeah.
I don't know. I heard the tune at Harrod's Palace, and now I can't get it out of my head.
Oh, for the love of... Just hum to yourself, will you?
Well, excuse me.
Please, gentlemen.
All right.
All right. Sorry.
Sorry, man.
I bring you glad tidings of great joy.
What?
Yeah. Crying out loud, gentlemen. You scared the wits out of me. I bring you glad tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people.
No,
Who the hell are you? What are you doing in the
that
closet?
you
What are you doing
pervert?
in the closet?
And what's with the wings?
With the white wing and gowns and stuff.
Hey, settle down. What are you guys getting so excited about? I am an angel, a heavenly messenger, and I was sent to bring you glad tidings of great... Wait a minute. What the... You guys are the shepherds, right?
No.
No.
We're the
We're
three wise
magi.
men traveling to
Bethlehem.
yeah, Bethlehem, which by the way is where we'd be by now if we had a map.
Oh, give it a rest.
It's only a map, for Pete's sake. Anybody in their right minds would have a map. No big deal. But no.
We've been through this already.
Gentlemen, please. The three wise men? Wait, you're telling me you're not the shepherds?
No.
No. We're the magi.
What time is it?
Oh. It's 4:30.
Oh, shit.
She rushes out of the room, slams the door behind her.
Who the hell was that? And where did they come from?
Yeah. How the hell did the guy in the white dress get into our closet?
Well, he's an angel. He can just appear, I think.
Oh, right. Of course. Yeah, you're right.
Al!
Oh, it's all right. All right. Okay.
And where did you get those ridiculous camels?
What?
I don't remember ordering a camel that leans to one side. I have to hold myself propped up so I don't fall off. It's murder on my back.
And while we're on the subject, I think mine's got a bad leg or something. He limps, and I keep getting bounced all over the place.
They're camels. They're not supposed to be comfortable or smooth. They are a practical form of transportation. In case you didn't notice, they can last days in the desert. In fact, they are the ships of the desert, good in windstorms, sandstorms, heat, darkness. And they only eat once a day, and they only need water a couple of times a week. And besides, my camel is just fine. He's always out in front leading the way.
Oh, right. We're so lucky. We get to follow a giant fart bag that passes more gas than you do and smells like he's rotting from the inside out.
He's an animal, Bal, an animal. They eat a day's worth of straw in one sitting, and that makes them a little gassy. What can I tell you?
While we're on the subject, where did you get those camels anyway? I mean, once Herod finished with us, we had to get out of town and disappear. Well, I got to give you credit. You did find us some camels very fast.
I have a friend in the camel business, a guy named Artaban. He owns Homsaros, and he gave me a really nice discount. If you rent two, you get one free.
You mean cheap. They were cheap, which explains the lopsided limp, the bad leg, and the flatulence. We're kings for crying out loud. We don't need cheap.
If you watch the shekels, the talents will look after themselves.
Oh, for the love of...
Please, gentlemen, my fellow magi, please, can we just try and get some sleep?
Yes.
All right.
They settle back. Lights go down a little. There's silence for a minute. Then Gaspar leaps out of bed, yelling.
What is it? What is it?
I felt something.
So fine, give us a heart attack, why don't you?
Great. Now we have bugs.
No. I think it's bigger than bugs, and it made some kind of, like, I don't know, clinking or clacking sound or something.
You were dreaming.
I wasn't asleep.
Then your imagination is getting the better of you.
I'm telling you, something moved down there, and it's making like a clinking sound. I think.
You're nuts.
What kind of living things makes a clicking sound? Is it still moving? I don't hear anything.
Yeah.
Mel approaches the bed, pulls down the sheet. The others stand back, afraid, waiting for something, but he pulls all the way and stares into the bed.
Gold coins.
What?
Loose gold coins. Your purse must have come open it, and they fell out when you turned over.
Gold coins? What the hell were you doing with gold coins in bed with you?
Well, my gift for the kid.
And in bed?
But security.
Security.
Well, you can't be too careful in a neighborhood like this.
You mean in this dump that we ended up in because we don't have a map?
Okay.
That's ridiculous. Who is going to sneak into a room with three grown men in big hats and try to rob them?
You just don't know.
Yes, you do. You don't see Mel and I sleeping with our gifts, and we didn't even bring them in from the stable.
Oh, yeah, right, okay. Because thieves are going to burst in here and try and rob us of all our incense and oil. Gee. All right, you three wise guys. Hands up in the air, all right. Now, give me all your stinking oil and your lousy incense. I mean, God, give me a break. And while we're on the subject, who the hell brings myrrh as a baby gift? I mean, it's oil, for God's sake. And frankincense? I mean, really? What? It's incense. I mean, what are you going to do? You're going to give it to the kid. What's he going to do with it? Smoke it?
It's very expensive oil. Where I come from, it's for anointing and embalming. It's a symbol of mortality.
And my gift, frankincense, it is very costly. Where I come from, it's for sacrificial burning. It's symbolic of a deity.
What a load of royal piffle. It's a symbol of I couldn't think of anything better, so the kid's going to get incense and oil. Gee, frankincense and myrrh. Yeah, that's really going to help them pay their travel costs and pay their taxes, huh? Oh, cash, my friends, cash. That's the gift that keeps on giving. There is no gift as good as cold, hard cash. It's got 1,000 uses. I mean, worst case scenario, they can, I don't know, they can put it aside for his education, I guess. You know, private lessons or college or, I don't know, carpentry lessons.
What do you know about gifts? You don't know what you're talking about. My country, frankincense
And myrrh.
are valuable commodities. People love to get frankincense.
and myrrh.
As a gift.
Yeah, right. Well, tell you what, here you go, Mr. Traveler. What would you prefer to have now? A handful of myrrh or a handful of gold? And maybe just a little frankincense to burn later.
And now you're being ridiculous.
Oh, am I now? Let's just see how excited the parents get when you give them oil and incense. And you watch the old man's face light up when I give him a bag of gold.
You know, Gasp, sometimes you can be a real pain in the ass.
Nah, go burn your incense. And you can take your oil.
All
And you
right, all right. Enough with the arguing. Let's settle down. We're the Magi, for crying out loud. We don't want to arrive to see the Son of God all pissy and agitated. We're supposed to be majestic, remember? We're already exhausted. Let's not make it worse.
Oh,
You're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay, that's better. Now, let's try and get some sleep. We still have a long way to go once the sun is up. Which brings up a good point. So tell me, Mel, how the hell are we supposed to follow the Star of Wonder in broad daylight?
hey. Yeah, he's right.
Oh, for the love of God.
Well, mister, we don't need a map. What do you say? How are you going to find the Son of God now? Bright stars aren't so bright in the daytime.
Look, I'll get a map, okay? As embarrassing as it is, I'll get a stinking map. This is just great. The three wise men and the three Magi showing up to see the Son of God after being totally lost, probably arriving late, losing the star in sunlight. Enough already. I'm going to go and get a map, okay?
Good.
Now let's get some sleep.
Oh, for Christ! Who's there?
Me, Bathsheba, the innkeeper's wife. Did you guys happen to leave any incense and oil in your saddlebags?
Well, yes, as a matter of fact, we did. What of it?
Well, your camels got into it, and now they're throwing up all over the stable, and what a stink. I need you to move those animals outside. Or better still, why don't you noisy troublemakers do us a favor and get lost?
What? You can't talk to us like that. We're Magi.
Yes, well, Magi, you're more trouble than you're worth. And don't think I didn't see that white dress leaving just now. We don't allow that sort of nonsense here at Abdul's Oasis Motel.
boy.
You ought to be ashamed of yourselves. Do me a favor, pack up your stuff and leave.
What? No, we can't leave.
No, you
now.
can't.
Hit the road, man.
Not in the middle of the night.
Come to that.
Magi, sheesh.
Fighting though they are, they grab their things, pass through the front door, singing while sniping at each other. And thus, ladies and gentlemen, ends this seldom seen piece of history. May your Christmas take on even more meaning as you now know the tale in better detail. Merry Christmas, one and all.
Star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guided